Ủa tại sao em khóc?
Oh my god.
Like, changed your life, Koi? Has your world flipped upside down?
I think if there's a chili cook-off today, I vote for this.
You would? Really?
Yeah.
Fine.
Xin chào các bạn đã đến với kênh Cuộc Sống với Vợ Mỹ. Mình là Khôi.
Và Mỹ là em nè. Xin chào, em là Kelly.
Bây giờ hai vợ chồng mình định đi chợ Trader Joe để mua vài món đồ để nấu một cái món ăn Mỹ cho các bạn xem ngày hôm nay. Wow, các bạn, tại vì dịch Covid cho nên người ta phải xếp hàng từ từ mới vô được cái tiệm Trader Joe này. Chừng nào tiệm có người ra thì nó cho một người vô. What do you think?
It's pretty long, babe, because if you remember, the entrance is like around the corner. Oh, there is a Ralph's down the block, right? Or just down, not down even the block, like just down in the plaza.
Do you think they have a line as well?
Let's go
Well, let's
check
check
it
out.
out. Yeah.
Các bạn, tại vì chợ Trader Joe phải chờ trong xếp hàng rất là lâu mới được vô, cho nên bây giờ Khôi với Kelly quyết định đi cái tiệm Ralph gần ở đây, cho nên mình đi bộ qua. Hy vọng không có xếp hàng. Yeah, there's no line.
Perfect.
Các bạn, hôm nay Khôi và Kelly sẽ làm một món ăn bản địa của người Mỹ cho các bạn xem. Vợ chồng mình đã làm một video nói về brunch là bữa ăn sáng muộn. Trong video đó, Khôi và Kelly có giới thiệu sơ về ẩm thực Mỹ. Thì có nhiều các bạn có hứng thú và hỏi Khôi và Kelly làm thêm những món ăn Mỹ để trao đổi văn hóa Mỹ với lại Việt Nam. Thì hôm nay Khôi và Kelly sẽ làm một món đặc sản của người Mỹ có tên là chili. So what are you looking for right now, Colin?
Okay, so I'm looking for beans, which I believe is like one of the most important ingredients.
It's basically a bean dish.
The bean stew, right?
Yeah.
So chili, you guys, is a very serious dish in American cuisine, right? In almost every state around the U.S., they hold what they call annual chili cook-offs, and cooks will come from all over to share their uniquely created chili recipes, hoping to get prizes and bragging rights.
So I think
Oh,
the beans
beans.
are here.
Okay, here. Okay, so our recipe calls for 3 cans of just black beans, I believe. But I want to mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna get a variety so we can have maybe like each bean has like a little bit of a different texture and like crunch to it. So I want to add in some different ones.
So Kelly, what is bragging rights?
Bragging rights. So if you win, your chili is the best. You get to go back to all of your family and your friends, or if you own a restaurant, to like a local restaurant, you can say, "Oh yeah, I went in the chili competition against like thousands of people, you know, with my recipe, and I got first place or second place or third place, right? So my recipe is like, it's a winner, you know what I
các bạn,
mean?"
bragging rights là giống như là khoe khoang với bạn bè và gia đình là mình thắng giải nhất cho cái món chili.
That's right.
Right.
It's kind of gloomy outside today, so it's the perfect weather for making chili.
That's right.
How do you say gloomy, like gloomy outside in Vietnamese, Khôi?
Trời âm u.
Trời âm u,
Yeah, mặt trời âm u.
mặt trời âm u.
Yeah, thời tiết này ăn chili ấm bụng rất là ngon các bạn. Vừa cay vừa ấm bụng làm cho cái con người mình nó ấm lên.
I'm crying.
Are you okay?
The onion has conquered me again. Oh man.
Should we switch?
Maybe we should switch.
Yeah, you crying?
I can't even see.
Really?
I don't know if I'm gonna like cut my fingers off.
God. Here, let's just try.
Oh my
Here.
goodness. Are we switching places to stand?
No,
we're
just stand there.
Okay. Hold on, I might need a tissue. It's pretty bad, right?
You're like crying. That's how I'm called.
I'm just so happy.
What, that we're making chili?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You need a tissue?
I think I'm gonna get a tissue. Okay, starting to recover. When I was growing up in my high school, they used to have this chili cook-off at the end of every November around Thanksgiving time.
Is it just restaurants or what?
No, it can be anybody is welcome to enter. It can be like a local restaurant,
Oh, really?
or it could be a home cook, like one of the neighbors in the community.
Did you ever participate in the
I
home?
never did.
Did your family ever do it?
Not that I know of, no. We just go for the tasting.
How many people normally show up? Like, how big is this, like?
It's big.
thing?
It's a lot, yeah. I mean, everybody from the community, everyone from the neighborhood, even...
Like, how big is the community? How big is the, like, how many people?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you have like around 1,000 something people going to this event.
1,000 people go to
Yeah,
this event?
because people from surrounding communities come as well.
Wow.
And then also, you have to think about it, it's around Thanksgiving time, so it's the holidays, so people might have family and friends in town.
Wow, các bạn 1.000 người đi đến
Yeah, it's a big
cái
deal.
hội chợ chili này. Coi nói là cái món chili này á là bên Mỹ là rất là tôn trọng cái món này. It's like they really respect this dish, right? This is like
Yes, people devote a lot of like attention to making
Yeah.
the best chili. Since it's so many people, the chefs, they will have to make in advance, they'll have to make their chili right. And then they put them, they make a huge batch of it and they put it inside like those big stock pots, like, you know, like the pho broth ones or
So,
something
like,
like that.
this big?
Huge, yeah, they make
This
so
tall?
much of it, yeah.
wow.
Yeah. I don't know if any of you guys watched The Office, but there's a really funny scene where Kevin, he comes in early to the office. He made his famous chili. It's a big deal. He's like so excited to share it with everyone. And he comes in with this huge stock pot and no one's there yet. He just like drops it and it's just everywhere. It's so much chili, like it's just a nightmare. Like honestly, anyway, that's sidetrack. But
Back to our story.
back to our story. So
Wait, how many garlic do you? Oh, only 2, right?
I only need 2.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but just we're gonna like feel free to experiment a little bit today.
Okay.
It's a fairly simple recipe, so if we want to adjust here and there, we'll see how
Okay.
we do.
Got it.
So yeah, they'll make these big stock pots, but then obviously people are coming throughout for several hours to taste it, right?
Yeah.
So they need to still have it, keep it hot. And it's not, you're in a school gymnasium, it's not like you have a place to put it on a fire, right?
Okay.
So normally they'll bring like a crock pot.
Wait, you mean the school cafeteria or like
The gymnasium.
So the bigger
Oh,
building.
The biggest
The
building.
biggest building.
The biggest building
to fit
available.
like 1,000 people.
Well, yeah, not at one time, but throughout
Okay,
people
okay,
coming
that's
in,
right, that's
right?
right.
But you would have hundreds in there at a time, right?
Okay.
You have families, friends. It's actually a lot of fun. It's a big social event.
Wow.
And
It's like bringing the community together, right?
it does. It really, really does. And even though it's a competition, like people are laughing, they're having fun, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're joking about how they have the best secret recipe, you know, and theirs is like they're gonna
They're
put
joking,
it to the
but
test.
really though?
Oh, but really they want to win, yeah.
They're like, I'm not going to tell you my recipe.
That's right. So you walk in, and then there's just a bunch of tables or like booths set up, and they give you a small little like taste tester cup.
Okay.
And you get to try their chili. And then if you want, when you first walk in, they'll give you like a piece of paper, kind of like when you go golfing and you get those pieces of paper.
Oh, and then you vote.
And then you vote. And if I remember correctly, there's different categories like spiciest chili or best overall or like I don't know, or like most unique, you know, there's going to be like different categories, I believe. And then there's also going to be official judges as well. So the audience gets to vote, but also, or like the crowd gets to vote, but also they might have judges that are like assigned to
So
walk
do
around.
past winner judge the next year or what?
That's a good question. Past winners, if I can like,
No, they competition
I bet
again.
they come back.
So they can be like, I won like 2 years in a
Yeah,
row.
I bet they come back. It's the end of November. It's so cold. And chili is one of those dishes that really warms you up. So it's the best time to come together with your community and decide and vote on whose secret recipe will be the winner that year.
So the
right?
recipe are like, they develop it or like, it's also like probably like family recipe that passed down for generation, right?
I think so. I think it's a mixture of both.
Con nghĩ cái công thức nấu cái chili của mấy người mà vô cái hội chợ đó là rất là phức tạp, có nhiều bí quyết. Nhưng mà the recipe that we have today is the simple one,
Yes.
straightforward and simple.
Yes. Personally, when I saw this recipe, it just felt very traditional. It felt like the chili you would expect if you were to go
Yeah.
to a restaurant and order chili, if you were to get a pre-made chili. When I think of chili, this is the style that I think of.
Ok các bạn, bây giờ Khôi với Kelly sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn cách nấu món chili. Thì nấu món chili thì rất là dễ. Đầu tiên thì xào hành với tỏi bỏ vô. So we have 2 củ hành và 1 củ tỏi cắt cho nhuyễn. Giờ bỏ vô để xào cho 3 phút.
So we're gonna brown this up. Okay.
Các bạn, sau khi thịt bằm nấu đã chín rồi á, bây giờ mình cho bỏ vào các nguyên liệu khác. Thì bây giờ mình sẽ bỏ vô
You wanna add the beans first?
các loại đậu. So this is black bean. Nice.
Nice.
Một lon đậu trắng.
Oh.
Cái này là một lon red kidney bean. Okay. 1 muỗng rưỡi ớt bằm khô. Wow, it's gonna be spicy. Món này là chili, là tiếng Mỹ là ớt, cho nên là it's literally translated to ớt, like
Yeah.
chili, like chili pepper.
Yeah, I know.
1 muỗng cà phê rưỡi balsamic vinegar. Cái này là giấm balsamic. Okay. There you go. Có ớt tươi và cà chua trong đây. Thì cái này là khoảng how many tomato did you cut up? Like 5.
4, maybe?
Khoảng 4 hay 5 cà chua.
4-ish. Here, let me get the rest.
Thì bây giờ thì các bạn sẽ nấu cho nó chín khoảng 1 tiếng rưỡi. Is it 1.5 hours?
Yes.
Nấu khoảng 1 tiếng rưỡi, nấu lửa hiu hiu cho tất cả mềm xuống, và sau đó thì mình bỏ muối và tiêu để nêm. Thì một chút nữa Khôi sẽ gần xong rồi, Khôi sẽ nêm với muối và tiêu. Wow, nồi chili đã chín rồi các bạn, dòm rất là đẹp. Các bạn có thể thấy là trong cái chén này á, có rất nhiều loại đậu. Mình only three different kind of beans, right?
That's right.
3 loại đậu và thịt bằm. Hồi mới đầu bỏ vô á thì mình tưởng nó không có nước nhiều, ai ngờ đâu nấu thêm 1 tiếng rưỡi thì có nước. Tại hồi mới đầu bỏ vô thì hơi khô. Bây giờ thì wow, thơm dễ sợ các bạn. I just can't wait.
Are we ready
I
then?
want to try.
Should we
Yeah.
try it?
Yeah. So we have onion and cilantro on the top.
Yeah, we topped it off with some onion and cilantro. We're keeping it light.
It's like a burst of flavor in my
Wow.
mouth.
It's a lot of flavors, right? It's
Wow.
very, very good though. I like it a
Wow.
lot. This is what I'm used to. This is
Wow.
like traditional American chili.
Nó mềm mềm giống như ăn chè với các bạn, nhưng mà chè thì ngọt, còn cái này là đồ mặn.
Oh, it looks like jam. You're
The
saying?
texture is
Oh,
like,
the texture is just
jam.
like jam.
this is a lot of bean.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The strongest flavor of the chili for me is always right in the kind of the top of your throat, the back of your tongue back
Yeah.
here, where the spice hits.
Yeah.
It seems like that spice always hits like right around here.
Yeah, nó rất là nóng và nó rất là cay, mình ăn vô cái mình ấm cái người mình lên trong mùa lạnh. Giống như mình ở Việt Nam mình mùa lạnh cái mình muốn ăn một tô phở nóng để cho ấm người. Thì bên Mỹ là xứ lạnh mà các bạn, thì xứ lạnh ở đây á, thì người Mỹ thích ăn cái món chili này.
It's warm. It warms you up,
Yeah.
and it's really filling because the beans and the meat. Oh, yes, this cornbread. We
So I
cannot
have-
forget about this cornbread.
So what about the corn?
So okay, so I was saying earlier that we wanted to keep it light, so we just topped it with green onion and cilantro. So you can top chili with cheese, avocado, sour cream. You can really go crazy. You can even eat it over pasta, even though it doesn't taste like spaghetti. Don't be fooled, but you can eat it over pasta. But we wanted to keep it light because we're eating it with this cornbread. Koi,
But the
how
flavor works
was it?
together so well.
Yeah, I
with chili.
always think that. I think they're just meant to be.
Yeah.
Cornbread and chili.
Like nếu mà chili mà thiếu ngọt các bạn, thì cái này là món mặn, thì các bạn ăn với lại cái bánh này thì có mua gia vị ngọt. Thì ở đây có gia vị mặn, ngọt và cay và nóng
Oh, all the different like
hòa
senses,
quyện với nhau.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this cake is perfect.
I know. It's so moist. It's so delicious. This particular recipe is called corn bake. Normally it's just called cornbread, but I think this is a twist on a normal cornbread recipe. And there is just something about the flavor. It's a little bit sweeter. Like corn is
Yeah.
naturally sweeter, right? And then
Yeah.
there's a little bit of honey in there,
Yeah.
so it really balances out what you're eating here.
Yeah.
Kind of lightens the whole thing up. Yeah.
Cái món này giống như mình ăn cháo ở Việt Nam vậy đó. Nó đặc mà nó ấm và ăn vô no bụng.
Cheers. Wow. I'm very happy with our chili. I think it turned out great. If you guys find yourself or ever find yourself in America during the wintertime and you happen to go to a restaurant that maybe is selling chili, I highly recommend that you give it a try. Or if you really enjoyed this video, you like what you saw, give it a try at home and let us know how it goes.
I think if there's a chili cook-off today, I vote for this.
You would? Really?
Yeah,
Five.
because
Yeah.
it's the only one.
There's no other
It
choice.
will be the winner.
Yes, this is a very important staple in the American culture, right? Chili and cornbread.
Yeah, because most American cuisine is brought in from like Europe or like different countries.
That's right.
But this is originated from America,
Yes.
the land of like
That we know of, yes. That like we can date back to as far as we can.
exactly
right?
like all the beans and
Yeah.
all the peppers. It's like and the corn. It's like where all this ingredient grows.
That's right.
Like originated, right?
That's right. And we were mentioning when we did our brunch video how important it is to us that we can share with you guys meals from both cultures. So we really got excited when you guys have requested this one. If you have any other American style dishes that you'd love to see us make, definitely comment below and let us know. And I think we're going to
Finish
sit
this.
back and keep eating our chili, right?
Yeah.
Well, cảm ơn
Các bạn đã ủng hộ vợ chồng mình. Hãy like và đăng ký kênh cho mình nhé. Xin chào.
Ciao. It's that cornbread though.
It's the chili though.